Owen, tell me something.
Finally!
Dahm, that's true. What? Oh, welcome everybody back to another episode of Dahm. That's true. Of course, I'm your host of the most true machine, Steen. As always, I'm joined by the bomb.
Kaboom!
Owen Dahm.
Kind of sounded like the zombies. The intro kind of sounded like the zombies distorted, laughing.
It did kind of sound like that.
Apparently, that is probably distorted audio from Back to the Future 2. When they see Buzz and the bullies, one of the bullies, or is it Biff? Biff and the bullies, one of the bullies has that laugh.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you see that?
Instagram Reels.
Interesting. Okay.
And then I found the YouTube video that the Instagram Reel was stealing on YouTube.
Oh, classic. Mm-hmm. Nothing quite like finding a definitely actual YouTube video on TikTok that you watch in 6 parts.
My favorite is tweet that was stolen from iFunny, then ported to Instagram Reels. Because whenever you have the GIF or video with the caption being the white background, black text,
yes,
that is the iFunny meme generator.
Yes.
So, and those are all over Instagram Reels.
Oh yeah. Well, welcome everybody into another episode of Dahm. That's true. This week we're going to break down that Chiefs W over the Colts. We're going to break down the upcoming game on Thanksgiving.
Gobble
gobble against the Cowboys, which means I guess the hot takes episode will be released on Wednesday for everybody else. We'll probably just release it in tandem with Dahm. That's true. So everybody, actually, we'll release it Thursday morning so that way you guys can listen to it while you're cooking your Thanksgiving dinner. That'll be really good. That'll be.
Do you call it supper or
something
dinner?
For everybody?
You call it supper or dinner? Is dinner?
I call everything dinner, but I guess this time this is what I believe people refer to as a supper.
Isn't supper? I thought supper was the second one.
I thought supper was early dinner. Technically speaking.
Let's ask Google AI. What is the difference in between supper and dinner?
What's the difference on?
Time of day. Dinner often referring to the largest meal of the day, and supper to a lighter, more informal evening meal. So Thanksgiving dinner, and then you have your turkey sandwich supper at
Are you eating after dinner? After the dinner?
Yeah, you eat dinner.
God no.
You eat
I'm
dinner
done for the day, dude.
The whole day?
Yeah, that's what a real eater is. That's what I'm really eating.
I guess I'm not eating enough. That's on me.
You don't love it like I do. Do you have anything for breakfast?
Barely. Maybe some celery or a single pancake. Almost nothing.
Those are equal.
Those
are the same meal. Those are both normal breakfast.
Almost nothing.
You just listed 2 completely normal breakfasts that everybody has.
The celery.
Celery or a pancake.
Maybe. I don't even know. I don't.
Tina makes quiche. Tina makes a nice quiche.
I don't know. We don't be eating. You gotta save that.
It's because you're not cooking.
My grandma,
Do you cook? Do you help cook at all?
My grandma kicks me out of the kitchen every time I try. She says, "Go away. You're a grandkid. You're not allowed to cook." I said,
"You're not
Grandma.
You're not a help. You're not helpful in the kitchen."
I am helpful in the kitchen.
I'm invited.
But grandma kicks me out.
Every kitchen I've ever been in, they're like, "You can stay. You're helping."
I try to help.
You get kicked out.
I try. I think because grandma still views me as one of the babies because I'm not one of her kids. So I'm younger than her kids. So I'm still 8 years old in her mind. So it's oh no, you go do whatever the hell.
Tina's mom trusts me more in the kitchen than she trusts her dad in the kitchen. So.
Well, yeah, but yeah, grandma worked in a kitchen and in a restaurant for a billion years, so she doesn't really need too much help.
It's because she knows that every day I'm making life-changing meat. All right, let's keep it going. Comment. If you're on YouTube, make sure to comment, subscribe.
Your favorite part of Thanksgiving food. What's your top one?
No. Comment your favorite side dish.
And then also comment if your grandma can cook turkey or not, because mine can. So when people say dry bird, I don't know what you're talking about.
And today we're doing top 5 holiday meats, by the way. It's life-changing meat, speaking of, which could be tough. I'm talking like a Christmas ham or a Thanksgiving ham or a Thanksgiving turkey or
I gotcha.
Corned beef.
Shelby told me something that was illegal in her family. She says they normally do a roast for Thanksgiving. And I said, that's illegal.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
Save that for Christmas. What do they have on Christmas? Man, we had
I'm scared to find out.
We had a prime rib for Christmas one year. That was sweet.
We always do the same thing every year for
Roast beef.
Crab.
Crab. Oh, I knew that. I knew you guys do crab.
Yeah.
It's is it because you guys can't eat meat? Is that a Catholicism thing?
No, it's just a random. I don't know when the tradition started. We did it one year, and everybody loved it.
You guys season it enough?
Of course.
Who's making it?
Dad.
Is it just your family for Christmas? You don't do a big extended family?
No extended family.
Interesting.
Well, we can't do. So we do Thanksgiving with mom's family, and that's still hectic because they're actually pretty. It gets bigger every year, obviously.
Sure, of course.
But Dad's family is way too big to do anything outside of like a 1-day reunion. Where when I do the Dahm up and back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
there's
like 60 of us on that side. So
I guess that's fair. We go to Chicago for Christmas. And, Tina's family always makes chicken marsala. And
so you do Christmas up in Chicago, and you generally do Thanksgiving here.
Yeah, we host Thanksgiving. Yeah, and we do champagne risotto, and
what's the meat in the risotto?
Riesling chicken Riesling crepes.
Oh, okay, nice.
There's no meat in champagne risotto.
It's
just risotto.
Oh, still sounds good though.
A lot of cheese and champagne.
Sounds good.
Yep, and then you have chicken marsala, which is chicken wine sauce kind of, and then the chicken Riesling crepes.
Yeah,
so there's plenty of protein otherwise. All right. So yeah, you're commenting what your favorite Thanksgiving side dish is.
And also, if your grandma can cook turkey.
Yes, and also make sure to follow the Patreon. Patreon.com/OpenDisaster. If you want to get the bonus episode for you that we're talking about, or episode early, like we're talking about, that is coming out on Thursday instead this week.
Shelby texted me and said, liar, ham or chicken for both holidays. Yes, she said they're a ham. They're a ham for Thanksgiving.
No. Also, chicken?
I don't know, bro.
There's a pretty famous bird that should be eaten on Thanksgiving. It's fine. Is she only eating like her and her?
I think it's because her.
Parents?
Yes, mainly. I think it's mainly because her mom doesn't like turkey.
Okay, and that's a fairly large thing to have to cook for 3 people. So yeah. I don't know. But yeah, make sure you're going over to the Patreon.com/OpenDisaster if you want to get this bonus episode free for early again for as low as 4 cents.
We didn't
a
start
day.
charging. You can still watch for free.
Yes, you'll get the episode for free regardless. You'll just get it on Thursday this week instead of Friday.
Yep.
Normal episode, of course, will come out on Wednesday. If you want to watch us live and get it live on Mondays, you can watch us. We're normally live about 8 p.m. Twitch.tv/Steam Machine. Also, the patrons over there at Patreon.com/OpenDisaster. We like to name you guys out, and it is Skylar, Ozzy, Dylan, Aaron, and Mailbox Kansas City still opening. No, I think closed now.
Finally closed?
I think so. I think they only run till Thanksgiving, so by the time you listen to this, I don't think you'll have an opportunity to go there.
Oh, and yeah, they're probably not there.
Yeah, it's probably done. Your mom's still not subscribed, by the way.
I'll reprimand her at the Thanksgiving dinner table.
Yeah, that'll go really well. Mom, pay for our podcast, and everybody's like, "Oh my god!" Actually, you know what? Bring it up at Family Thanksgiving. Hopefully, we'll gain a few more subscribers too.
Hey,
that'd be really great. Everybody, also, if anybody's listening, make sure to talk about Dahm That's True at the Thanksgiving Christmas table.
Yeah, bring it up.
It's probably better than any politics you guys were going to talk anyways.
Yeah, instead of saying, "What do you think about that Trump video?" Say, "Hey, what do you guys think about the latest episode of Dahm That's True?" You know, and everyone will, you'll hug and you'll make up with all the problems that you've been having because, now you know ball.
Yes, you can talk about top 5 holiday meats.
I'm
trying to think of other things to talk about at the holiday at the Thanksgiving table. Ask your grandma if she's ever dated a black guy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Make sure that you declare your opinion on canned cranberry sauce or homemade.
Ask your uncle what 6'7" means.
Then ask your other uncle how much weed he smoked in college.
Ask your dad if he's ever done meth.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Make your uncles decide what the greatest arcade game is. That's a good one.
Ask everybody's opinion if it's okay to listen to R. Kelly. Where do you fall on that? I've heard allegedly the music, the money from the music goes to the girls.
It's your steamroller in chat. You sure you want the answer to that?
I know the answer to that. Don't worry about it.
On R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Separate the art from the artist.
Okay, so you're in on listening to R. Kelly. You're listening to the remix to Ignition.
That's too much of a hit. You can't just delete that from the internet.
Personally, I could.
Hey, listen.
But Let It Burn, I've got to listen to.
Listen, he's a felon. He's not getting any of the money anymore.
That's right. I've heard the money goes to paying the settlements for the girls. That's what I've heard. So, those are all just good topics that you should be busting out at your Thanksgiving table. So, instead of talking about politics. But mostly you should be talking about Dahm That's True. Like what we're talking about on Dahm That's True.
Right now.
Oh, and how was that Colts game?
Uh,
Scary, huh?
well,
It's scary to have something to play for. It's been a while.
We're back to the time to watch my favorite team play. Oh boy, I'm going to toaster bath. Nice, we won. We're back to that.
It is they are we're back to, what was that? Was that 2 or 3 years ago where every week we came on the show and we said, run the ball 20 times, don't turn the ball over, you'll win. I think we're back to that formula. I think that needs to be.
We said that last year. I mean, we've said that a lot. You know, just Truman, honestly, as long as we've been doing this show, if I came up to you and I said, "Hey, Truman, the Chiefs will have 0 turnovers and will turn over the other team twice," you would say, "Oh, cool, we won." Probably every year of the show. Maybe this year is the first time you'd be like, "Okay, I still need to watch the game because we've been poor."
Yeah.
But in this game, we had 2 turnovers and still dominated the game. In fact, the Colts were only in it at all because we turned the ball over.
True. Yes. I think people are like, there's a lot of questions today as we look at we look at the stat sheet and we go, how are the Colts even in this game? We dominated them. We outgained them. Let me double check. I know obviously it was 2 turnovers to none.
We doubled their yards. I believe we possessed the ball twice as much as them.
Yeah, the Colts had more penalty yardage. The time possession was like nasty.
We had
we had 494 yards. They had 255. We had the same number of drives, by the way. We had 91 total plays. They ran 50. We had 5.4 yards per play. They had 5.1. We had 7 penalties. They had 11. We had 2 turnovers. They had 0. We had time possession 42-35. They had 25-28. And people were like, how did this happen? And I think the clear answer for that is that, yes, the Chiefs had 2 turnovers, which is where it is. But what they really had were 2 of probably the most costly turnovers you can have. They turned it over inside their own 5.
Yep.
And then they turned it over inside the opponent's 10. That's a 7-point swing going that way. It's a 14-point swing. It's at least a 7-point swing, if not a 10 to 14-point swing when you turn it over inside your own 5 and ruin your first drive of the game.
Yeah.
And so I think if you spot them, what's essentially at least 14 points, if not 21 points.
What you would expect to be 14 points with, quote, the best offense in football is what we were hearing coming into this.
Yeah. So
turns out that the Chiefs are not the Titans, and you can't just beat up on us.
Well, yeah, I guess both of those could be technically 14-point swings if the Colts go down and score the touch, or
but
whatnot.
they employ a janitor at quarterback, which is what we've been trying to tell Colts fans this whole time.
Yeah, Colts were absolutely abysmal in the second half. I think they had like 4 3-and-outs
after Kareem Hunt's fumble. After Kareem Hunt's fumble, 4 straight 3-and-outs.
Yeah.
Because there was that play that people were like, how is that not roughing? When Daniel Jones got pushed into the upright because they were in their own end zone going 3-and-out.
No, that wasn't the roughing play. The roughing play is when Chris Jones slung him down to the side. The play in the end zone that should have been called was the holding on Charles Omenihu. But again, I always say holding has to be pretty egregious in the end zone. They're not getting very ticky-tack in the end zone. And while it was a bad-ish hold, I don't think it was egregious enough to be a safety.
Also, I think the main thing people need to remember about holding is that you're allowed to hold for just about a second, and then you have to let go.
Guy, you know what was nice this week around?
What?
Having Josh Simmons back.
Yeah.
Holy shit, is that guy a fucking
it was
animal,
nice,
dude. God, he fucking shut down Nick Bonito, and he shut down really that Colts pass rush. The Colts also, they had 3 sacks. You'll see that. The 3 sacks, I believe, went for 6 yards.
And one of them was Mahomes running out of real estate trying to extend a play, which counts as a cat. Yeah, that counts as a sack.
Yeah, and he lost like a yard or 2. They had another one where they tackled him right at the line.
But yeah, and we're still
Chiefs no sacks, by the way.
Yeah,
for maybe the first time all year. I think.
Yeah. I mean, the pass rush is
still
like
the first time in a while.
Chris Jones played well. He created a lot of havoc, but once again, Karlaftis and Omenihu are just not getting through for pressure.
I believe there's a great article by Seth Kaiser, formerly of Arrowhead Pride, now is on his own, but he put it on a Substack, and I've been meaning to read it, but I believe it's about how Essentially, after the Kareem Hunt fumble, Chris Jones just kind of took over, led the team, and apparently also was like hyping up the crowd in Arrowhead. It was
I didn't see that.
Fucking was getting them into the game, and they fucking got into the game.
Nice.
That was
I know that. Yeah, because Daniel Jones looked poor. He was, missing throws. The Chiefs did, dial up some blitzes to challenge him. I think the most frustrating thing about the game is that if the Chiefs don't have those 2 turnover mistakes, that the game would have not been close.
true, but they did. So the game was close,
and I think that is a bonus for the Chiefs because now the Chiefs have, and I'm sure the players know this, coming into this game were 0-5 in 1-score games, but now they got that win.
Yeah,
and so now a lot of times you'll say narratives don't matter, how you win a game doesn't matter, but it does for the players. And you'll see this happens to teams that are quote cursed. For example, before Patrick Mahomes with the Chiefs, if something bad happened in a playoff game, even we were up 28-0 on the Colts, and then they put those 3 back-to-back touchdown drives together, and then you go, oh no, it's happening again, and players buy into that.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh shit, it's coming, and we're gonna mess up, and it's a mentality thing.
Yeah.
So, and that's one thing that I think that's why after Harrison Butker kicked the game winner, that we see Mahomes just with the job's not finished face. There's no celebrating when you're 6-5.
Yeah.
So I think this was a really important win, but for the Colts, Truman, I wanted to ask you about this. Like before we, I know we're not done discussing this game yet.
No, sure.
But I wanted to read to you, Truman.
Oh.
The Colts' next 6 games.
Hard.
Yes.
I've seen people talking about that it is kind of another sneaky path to the playoffs that the Chiefs have now because the Colts' schedule does not get much easier.
Because I think the Colts should start rooting for the Jaguars. But Truman.
Well, the Colts can't root for the
You tell me.
The Colts want to win the division, so they can't root for the Jags.
They can lose out.
They could. Yeah.
Here's the next 6 games, Truman.
Okay.
And you tell me if any of these sound like gimmies to you.
Okay.
Their next game, they host the Texans.
No, that Texans defense for real.
The game after that, they go away to the Jags.
It's not easy. Well, Chiefs prove that.
The game after that, they go away to the hottest team in football, the Seahawks.
Oh.
The game after that,
the Rams are the hottest team in football, but sorry.
After that, they host the Niners.
Ugh.
Then they host the Jags.
Okay.
And their final game is away at the Texans. They could genuinely lose out and miss the playoffs after starting 8-2.
God, that'd be fucking very Danny Dimes of them. I don't know. I don't think they lose out. I imagine I imagine they win at least one of those division games.
But you can't tell me that any of those games are a slam dunk.
No, I'm not
all
sure
of those games are losable.
I'm not sure they get to 11 wins.
I think that the away at the Seahawks, hosting the Niners are like nailed on losses.
I'm not sure hosting the Niners is a nailed-on loss. Going to the Seahawks, and I think going to the Texans, and I think going to the Jags. I think that's 3 losses for them right there.
But yeah, so they don't have any more cupcakes.
That puts them at 11-6.
Yeah, no more cupcakes left for them on the schedule.
So I would tell you that also as a Chiefs fan.
They've also now lost to the only 3 teams they've played with a winning record.
We all know better, and we haven't done it before. It's not worth scoreboard watching quite yet. You should be rooting against everybody. No. That you need to lose, but it's not worth thinking about your scenarios just yet.
Yeah.
Because I saw there's discourse where they're like, the Chiefs won this game, and they're like, and a lot of Chiefs fans on Twitter were like, hey, objects in mirror may be closer than they appear, and everybody's like, get a different mirror. Like, the Chiefs started the day as the 9th team in the AFC, and now they're back 10th. Now they're 10th, and it's like, that's just not, listen.
If the Chiefs win 12 games.
10 teams aren't finishing over 500. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Especially
when 3 of the teams in front of the Chiefs right now are the Jags, the Texans, and the Colts.
Yeah,
those teams are they're going to cannibalize each other.
Yeah, they all need to play each other.
The Jags and Texans play each other twice, and so did the Jags and Colts.
Chargers, Chiefs, Denver all play each other. Denver doesn't have a cakewalk of a schedule.
Nope.
The Bills and the
Bills might miss the playoffs.
The Pats still have to go. The fucking Steelers might miss the playoffs. The Ravens might miss the playoffs. One of those teams.
The Ravens are cakewalking it here. I'll read you the Ravens' remaining schedule. The Ravens' remaining schedule.
Especially now that Lamar's back. Well, although Lamar didn't practice today. You saw that. Also.
No, I did not see that.
Yeah, somebody fell. Geez. He's got a toe issue.
The Ravens, Truman, get to spoil everybody's parade. Here are the Ravens' remaining 6. They host the Bengals. Okay.
Joe Burrow's back.
Yes.
Okay.
But then they host the Steelers.
Which means that apparently T. Higgins is going to become a top 10 receiver in the NFL again, by the way.
your one-sided T. Higgins beef with Logan.
I am ready. That's not one-sided, I will tell you. That's not one-sided, but yes.
But then, okay, yeah, so Ravens have 3 interdivision games in a row. They go host Bengals, host Steelers, away at Bengals, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Then their final 3 games are Patriots, Packers, Steelers. That's a horribly tough schedule, but they get to play spoiler for everybody.
Yeah.
And the Broncos' remaining schedule isn't a cakewalk either.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. The Bengals could probably still win their division also.
Yeah, technically.
In a way.
Technically, yes.
They're 3-8. They could end up at 9-8. They could win out now that Joe Burrow's back.
Yeah.
They'd beat the Ravens twice, which would put them at 7 losses. And so the Ravens only need to lose 1 more. And the Steelers, are always going to finish at 9-8. You know that. So there's a chance that, although thinking about it, I don't think they had the tiebreaker over the Steelers.
No. But Truman,
actually, no, they split the series, so they might.
Truman, here before we get back to the Chiefs Colts, because I still think we have a bunch of stuff to talk about.
Yes.
The Broncos' remaining schedule is away at Commanders, away at the Raiders, hosting the Packers, hosting the Jags, away at the Chiefs, hosting the Chargers. That's not an easy schedule either.
No, that's not. No.
Because, your only game that you would, say on top of everything is easy is an in-divisional game. And the Raiders, I think the AFC West is a kind of unique division where, in some divisions there's we're Bills fans. We don't really hate the Jets that much, or we don't really hate the Dolphins that much.
Right.
In the AFC West, it's kind of like the AFC North. Everybody hates everybody. The Raiders, Max Crosby wants to ruin the Broncos season.
Right. Yeah. He should. He wants to.
So,
I hope everybody wants to ruin the Broncos season.
So as of right now, Truman, the Chiefs have a 66% chance to make the playoffs. They've got a 4% chance. It's a 0.9% chance at the 1 seed. It's a 10% chance to win the division, is what the NFL metrics are saying right now.
Is that like ESPN? Because everybody's metrics are different. Because technically, if you look at the betting markets, like Kalashi or Polymarket or whatever, the Chiefs have an 18% chance to win the division.
Win the division.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the 0.9% chance at the 1 seed.
Yeah, right. I don't know. It's all.
Yeah, I think as Chiefs fans, we should want the Broncos now to win out.
No.
So that because that's
if the Broncos lose this week and the Chiefs win, it changes everything.
Yes, it does.
Because then if the Broncos go 2-2 over their next 4 games, which they certainly could, the Chiefs then have a showdown.
As long as the Chiefs win out.
The Chiefs, yes, the Chiefs will then have a showdown on Christmas Day, where they can decide whether or not they're going to win the division. And then,
all that has to include the Chiefs winning every single game though, and going 12-5.
The Chiefs' back is against the wall,
yeah.
And that is something. I think you felt it. I think I felt. I imagine a lot of us felt that whenever Clyde Edwards-Helaire had that ball pop out, or sorry, not Clyde. Whenever Kareem had that ball pop out at the 15, I think we all went. I think that's the fucking season.
Right.
I think it's over. And I don't think as a Chiefs fans, you've had that. We haven't had that in 7 years, 8 years.
Since the Alex Smith second year when we missed the playoffs, 2014.
Was that the last time we missed the playoffs? Was 2013, 2014? Something like that?
It was
It was 2014. Yes, because 2013 we made it.
It was the 14-15 season.
And 14 we went 10-7 and missed the playoffs, or 9-8 and missed the playoffs.
Because that game that was in 2014 was the January game against the Colts with the Andrew Luck bounce back fumble.
Yes.
That was January of 2014.
Don't fucking remind me. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
But that was Andy's first year where he made it.
Yeah,
the second year he missed it with a positive record. And then we haven't missed it since then. So it's been legitimately 10 years since we've felt that, where you're like, oh, fuck, dude.
Right. But I also think, Truman, that, speaking of that feeling, that I think that's now how the rest of the NFL is feeling. Because there hasn't been a kill shot opportunity on the Chiefs in 10 years.
Right.
And, there's never been a target on the Chiefs' back in the regular season that was, hittable. There was never a chance to knock the Chiefs out.
Yeah.
Until this year. If the Colts would have won this game, and the whole AFC was watching this game.
Uh-huh.
If the Colts would have won that game, that would have been the kill shot. Chiefs probably can't make the playoffs.
If I could hope bait you for a second.
Yeah.
If I could joy max you. Really hope baiting here. Honestly, the way they responded after that fumble, has been what's giving me the most hope for this season.
Yeah.
It actually felt like the Chiefs had that happen, and they went, okay, playtime's fucking
enough
done.
messing around.
Right, and that's like, I want to read that article by Seth Kaiser kind of talking about how Chris Jones kind of did take over that game. Chris Jones blew up that Jonathan Taylor third down, or third and 1.
Yeah, him and Drew Tranquill.
Yeah,
but Chris opened up the line for Drew Tranquill to shoot through.
Yeah, I believe that was in overtime and to force them to punt.
Yes. They ran it on 3rd and 1, and Drew Tranquill got the tackle, but Chris Jones blew the play up.
Yeah. And it's like the way that the team responded then, and Mahomes went down, they immediately scored a touchdown.
And the
2-point conversion.
Huge.
The only thing that scares you a little bit is they didn't score the touchdown at the end of the game.
Well,
they kicked field goals. But
they did
I
that
think
on purpose.
I think we were both
remember Truman,
we were all talking about it at the bar.
We kicked it on 2nd down.
Yeah, we were all talking about it at the bar. We were kind of like, we could kneel it. You know, we don't necessarily, you kind of want to kill out a little bit, and then they kind of killed it. They lost too many yards, or then they couldn't run it, and they were kind of in between.
They only ran it one time, and it was like 2nd and 12, and they're like, I guess we'll just kick it now.
Yeah, it was just kind of a weird in between.
But I'll tell you what, though.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what, though. Do not want to see Clyde Edwards-Helaire in a Chiefs jersey ever again.
I got good news for you. They signed Dameon Pierce.
I did see that. He's signed to the practice squad.
So
you know who
he'll be active.
You know who that spells the N for?
Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah, he's gone.
Well, he's still on the team. He's still on the practice squad. I don't know what's going on with Elijah Mitchell.
Who are they dropping?
They dropped some Jimmy Holiday, some random wide receiver. Never heard of him.
A wide receiver?
Yeah.
Oh, so not that kid that was like the TikTok / Instagram Reels kid whose brother was hyping him up the whole time. He was like made like the last spot on the active roster. McDonald. I think it was McDonald.
No, wasn't it? He caught the fucking. It was like Treadwell.
No, it was McDonald. His brother was.
Was it?
Hyping him on TikTok.
I thought we were talking about the guy that caught the touchdown, or was that Thornton who caught that touchdown?
Are you thinking of Jason Brownlee?
Brownlee, I am.
No, not him.
He got poached, didn't he?
I'm not sure he
didn't make the. I thought he made the initial roster, and then they brought back.
We did. We threw an end zone play to him.
And then they. But that was in the preseason.
Chargers lost.
That was in the preseason.
No, we threw a pass to him against the Chargers.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I mean,
it doesn't matter. But yeah,
what I'm telling you is, it wasn't anybody where you're like, oh my god.
Truman, do you know how old Dameon Pierce is?
Oh, I don't want to even talk about it. I know he's younger than we are.
25.
Yeah, I was about to say. He's only 3 years. He's only 2 years removed from a 1,000-yard season.
Yeah.
They had a bit of a scheme change, and it just kind of schemed him out of it.
But I'll tell you what I never want to see. I do not want to see the handoff in the shotgun to Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
No.
The swing pass was fine. That's how you use Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And we did the same thing to Brashard Smith, and it worked. Where's that play been?
I'm just interested if he's maybe just got a little more burst than Pacheco, or he's got more burst than Kareem.
Well, I'll tell you what, that signing Dameon Pierce means they're worried about Pacheco. That's what that means.
I mean, he sprained his MCL. It's allegedly intact, but you know what? Here's an even worse sign. You know what happened this week? Full participant for Isaiah Pacheco. Full participant on Wednesday, limited participant on Thursday, and I think limited participant on Friday. And you're like, well, shit.
That means a setback happened in practice.
Yeah. I'm not even sure he might have. I'm double checking now to make sure he even practiced on Friday. But
honestly, that's I'll give. I know people hate Roger Goodell for some reason.
Actually, let me check the Chiefs practice report today.
I know people hate Roger Goodell for some reason, but the mandate that they have to give out, like, you have to disclose every single injury, what it is, and you have to say if your players are practicing or not.
Oh yeah, Pacheco was a limited participant Thursday and Friday after being a full participant on Friday, on Wednesday, and I wonder if that's just kind of where we were like, nah, I don't know. By the way, Isaiah Pacheco full. It's all estimated today.
Right.
But he was limited participant.
What about Trey Smith?
Trey Smith does not have a designation next to him, which is weird.
So they super precaution said, Mike Caliendo go in there?
No. I think he did get. I mean, it's been reported he's going to miss this week, but that's not specified yet. But Noah Gray has a concussion. It says did not practice. Trey Smith doesn't have a designation next to him, which is not.
Is he gonna play?
No, there's no way.
Well, I mean,
but it's just weird that he didn't have a.
He also got a strain, not a sprain.
Was it a strain?
Yeah,
I thought it was a sprain.
No, I thought it was a.
I thought it was a low ankle sprain.
I think it was a.
It was a low and high ankle sprain.
Right. So, whatever that means. Could mean a lot of things.
Hold on, I'm looking up his practice thing real quick. It's just, because they didn't actually practice today. It's all an estimation is how that works, essentially.
Right. Yeah, right.
No Gray will definitely be out with concussion.
Yeah, just going to be walkthroughs today. So that means we get to see the Robert Tonyan experiment continue. Whey.
Okay. Oh, somebody else posted one that says did not participate.
Okay.
So, yeah, you're not expected to see him.
They're just doing walkthroughs today anyway. Doesn't really matter.
They're probably not even doing walkthroughs.
They might just watch film, yeah.
Yeah, but they have to estimate. Anybody who gets work has to show up on it, and they have to estimate it and all that.
But, yeah, I think, like what you were saying with Chris Jones and all that, I also like the moment of Travis Kelce going straight to Kareem Hunt after his fumble, and you can see
give
on
him a
the
hug.
screen
Give him a hug of support.
An
intense, manly hug of support.
And if you could read his lips, he says, "We need you." Yeah. So, great leadership.
And Kareem fucking responded. Pop quiz, Owen. How many carries for Kareem Hunt?
It was 32 or 33.
Straight up 30.
Just straight up 30. 108 yards?
I believe it was 102, but don't quote me on that.
Either way, we'll take it.
I'll take it. Absolutely. Take it. Hand the ball off to
shit was working.
Kareem Hunt is simply better at going forward than Isaiah Pacheco is.
Well, and the only time he lost the ball was when they did the stupid ass thing of handing it to him in the shotgun, which doesn't fucking work. So
104 yards.
Yeah, I hate it when they hand it off in the shotgun. It doesn't work. Please stop.
Yeah, I knew Clyde. I saw Clyde get that first down, or he gained like 4 or 5 yards, and I was like, God, I just know we're gonna fucking hand it off to Clyde again. And they did, and he fucking lost 2 yards, and I was like, God damn it, I told you.
Yeah, that was after the Kareem Hunt fumble, by the way.
Yeah, which is just fucking.
When we picked up the fourth down, where she almost dropped one hand catching that shit.
That looks like that fourth down. It actually looks like he was trying to throw it to Kelce.
Oh,
everybody said it was
intercepted
a little high.
it?
It looked like where she kind of got up there and got it.
Oh, whatever.
Which is fine, but man, I don't know. Let's talk Chiefs Cowboys. I think that's honestly is mostly all I want to talk about with the Colts. Is that it's a new feeling.
The bones are there for the Chiefs comeback.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I kind of have a new energy about this season because I think for the first time in this show,
I can't sleep through a regular season game.
Yeah, it's the first time in this show's history that we talked about the joke all the time. Everybody fucking can't see makes the joke. Oh, season doesn't begin until the playoffs. We don't really
season
care.
Starts in January.
All of a sudden, we need to fucking care. It needs to fucking watch that game. I can't say, oh well, the Chiefs are fucking 12-2. I really don't care if they win this game. I care. I care if we beat the Cowboys. I do.
Officially.
If we lose to the Cowboys, our season is on the ropes even more than it was already.
Yeah, out of division game though. Shockingly,
Still
literally because we beat the Colts, this next game matters a lot less.
It still fucking matters.
But it still matters.
I assume if we lose, we drop down to a 50% chance, and if we win, we're up to a 75% chance. Yeah. I mean, that's just that's how it's going to be moving.
I'll tell you, Thanksgiving night 7-5 feel a lot better.
Yes, yeah, I could actually eat. I think I won't be able to fucking eat if we lose.
Well, I think we're the night game, aren't we?
No, we're the.
Oh, that's right. Because
Lions are always the morning, Cowboys are always the afternoon.
And then the Ravens Bengals they have a third game.
Yeah.
No.
Panthers down 10-3 to the Niners. By the way, I don't know who won the coin toss. I didn't look it up. I want to look up. I think there's a few key matchups this week. So.
Yeah, this week's gonna be chaos.
Bills Steelers.
Big implications there for both teams.
Who do you root for there?
I think you root for.
The Bills, I think.
No, you root for the Steelers because the Ravens are going to beat them.
I think you root for the Bills because we don't have because we already lost the tiebreaker to the Bills. So
no, that's why you root for the Steelers.
That's an uphill climb to beat the Bills. The Bills are probably not missing the playoffs.
I think that's why you root for the Steelers because we can manifest the tiebreaker over the Steelers ourselves. So you would want the Steelers to beat the Bills.
Jaguars, Titans. Obviously, you're rooting for the Titans.
Right, obviously.
Colts, also the fucking Jags should have fucking lost to the Cardinals.
I was watching that last night. Why did Jacoby Brissett launch that one at the end? I don't understand.
It's 4th and 1.
They were scheming those slants open all night to Wilson. I don't understand. And Dortch.
Texans, Colts. You root for the Colts because we have the tiebreaker.
You root for the Colts because we have the tiebreaker.
You root for them once, and then you root for them to lose.
Yes.
Looking out. Raiders, Chargers, obviously Raiders.
Obviously Raiders.
Broncos, Commanders, obviously Commanders.
Obviously Commanders.
And Patriots, Giants, obviously Giants.
Yeah, I guess.
If the Pats lose, then I hope the Bills win because then the Bills can win the division, the whole other thing. I don't know, man.
It's weird. The Chiefs just need to win. See, this is where
That's the thing.
We
Just
don't
like we were talking about, it's not worth scoreboard watching yet. Also,
right. Just win your game.
You simply need to win enough games to get yourself in position.
Yeah, just win your
Guess what? If you win 12 games, you're going to the playoffs. There's no way you don't go to the playoffs.
Yeah, if you win 12 games, 98% chance you're in the playoffs. If you win 11 games, 65% you go to the playoffs. If you win 10, danger zone.
45% chance.
And if you win 9, you're not going.
You're not going. Not this year.
Not this year.
There's enough really bad teams. The Texans are fucking 1-10. Or sorry, the Titans are fucking 1-10. Fucking, there's plenty of the Saints are what 2-10. I know you're keeping track.
Yeah, oh yeah, 2.
Yeah,
That fucking guy.
2-9 or 2-10.
Gotcha.
There's enough really
Fucking
bad
guy.
teams this year to inflate all of these records. So I don't think 9-8 gets you in.
But yeah, I'll tell you what I'm nervous about is that Cowboys defensive lineman that they traded for,
Quentin
Quentin Williams. Gosh, he looks scary.
I hope there's a way we can get Jalen Moore in at right guard.
I think
I put this out. I've seen enough of the Mike Caliendo experience. I've had enough of that.
he's
And I think Jalen
fine.
Moore played some left guard
Okay.
in the preseason, if I remember correctly.
I think if Steve Wisniewski is like a solid 7, I think Caliendo is like
He's a 5.
like a 5.75 to a 6.
I think he's a 5.
he's okay.
He's fine.
He's not
fine for a drive or two.
he's not that one guy who was a literal turnstile
Yes.
that got cut right after that game.
Yeah. Joe Tooney at left tackle was an 8.
Yes.
But I think Joe Tooney at left tackle is even a 7, I think, in fact. Because I think by the end of the season, I think everybody figured it out by the time we got to the playoffs.
He couldn't bend.
Which is what I said. But Caliendo, I think, is a 5.
Right. So you're going to need to have Creed help him. You're going to need to chip your tackles.
Yeah. He's not going to get blown up every single time, but he's simply not very good.
I think, I don't think he's gotten blown up yet.
Oh, he's gotten blown up.
He gets pushed back quite a bit.
Yeah. So I'm worried about Quentin Williams on him. Creed's going to have to be helping him. Kingsley's gonna be on an island. Which is fine. Kingsley's been fucking great on island. Joshua Simmons, sorry.
Beast.
Beast, dude.
Well,
Fucking
and
that
then
snatch technique has been
but
running
the
on
other thing
people.
is that after beating the Eagles, you know that George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb went out for a whole bunch of drinks because that's apparently what they do.
Yeah,
that
apparently.
clown show.
They fucking missed
clown show in Dallas.
They missed that first drive in Vegas because they were out drinking or whatever.
Sure,
and they weren't throwing up because CeeDee Lamb can hold his liquor. He wanted the fact that he corrected that to the reporters, brother. What are we doing? We're arguing about the wrong
Those
things.
two wide receivers are made for each other.
Yes.
So they're probably out partying right now. Probably actually.
Probably still partying. Yeah.
Probably.
They probably started a 3-day bender after beating the Eagles. So.
Who's the running back for the Javonte Williams?
Javonte Williams, not a super explosive back.
Ex-Bronco, right?
Yes. He's been good. He's had a good year, but I think that's a good Cowboys offensive line also. I don't know. I really don't know the feeling of this game because I think the Cowboys cornerbacks are terrible, if I remember right.
Yes. DeRon Bland stopped doing only pick sixes, and he's been exposed for not being good outside of that.
Yeah. And it's kind of like Xavier McKinney was a little bit for the Packers. It's a little weird where I think it feels like this is going to be a high-scoring game, which I just don't totally believe in the Chiefs' red zone offense right now.
Right. So either this game is going to be Chiefs 30, Cowboys 6, or it's going to be like
I worry it's going to be
35-42.
I worry it's going to be Cowboys 27, Chiefs 21, or something stupid.
Okay. Well,
I don't think it will be, but I just I worry
let's look at those
if it's not Chiefs 33, Cowboys 14.
The
I'm
Cowboys
worried it could be
are
something.
really bipolar. So they scored 20 against the Eagles, then 40, remember, to beat the Giants in overtime.
Yes.
Then only 14 against the Bears. The Bears do not have that great of a defense.
No.
Then they tied 40-40 with the Packers.
Weird. Yeah.
That was before the trade deadline
right.
on the 28th.
Yeah.
Then they scored 37 against the Jets. Then they lost to the Panthers,
Right.
but they scored 27. Then they put up 44 on the Commanders. Then they put up 24 on the Broncos, but lost 44-24. Then they lost to the Cardinals 27-17. Then they beat the Raiders 33-16, and then they just beat the Eagles 24-21.
It started off 21-0 in that game.
Yeah.
It might have been even halftime.
It was 21-0, yeah.
I mean, that's So I don't
know what to think.
that is a
of this
bipolar
Cowboys
team that I don't know what to make.
They
of
sure like
whatever
to
the
give
hell
up
they're gonna
points
do.
though. They let they even let the Packers score. I mean, they even let the Broncos score.
They give up points, but they're going to score points, and that scares me a little bit right now with this offense. But I'm interested to see if they get Dameon Pierce involved. But I think every time we sign a player like this, everybody goes, "Oh my God, just fucking wait till we fucking run the offense through him." It's like you are not picking up a player off of waivers that all of a sudden they are going to run the offense through.
The only person
we've done it with Le'Veon Bell, we've done it with
the only
Sean
person
McCoy.
who we've picked up off of waivers that has really ever truly worked out for the Chiefs is.
You're going to say Terrell Suggs, but
I'm not going to say Terrell Suggs.
You're going to say
off of waivers.
Kadarius Toney?
No, this little known guy by the name of Harrison Butker.
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah.
Because Cairo Santos went down, and for some reason he got cut from the Panthers practice squad. Shout out the worst organization in sports, the Panthers.
Well, for the Panthers, kicking's just a weird job to get
I think
in,
they did have Graham Gano at the time, so I don't think
kicking in like long snap. I think all the special teams positions. It's kind of got to be like who you know. I feel
he's still the best waiver wire.
You need to have a good kicker.
He's still the best waiver acquisition we've ever had. Probably ever.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, waiver players probably aren't going to change your season.
True.
He probably doesn't have too much juice left, Dameon Pierce, but we'll see.
We'll see.
But yeah, this game's going to be weird to high hell. But I will tell you that there is one thing that I really like, is that our defense just clicked. Just now. In the last two quarters.
Kinda.
They forced four straight 3-and-outs against a top 2 scoring offense. So,
That's true.
Should have only given up 13 to the number 2 offense. We will absolutely take that. I'll take our chances against the Cowboys.
Panthers did win the coin toss, apparently. So apparently they should win this game. But the 49ers are in the red zone about to score. So to go up 17-3 probably. So who knows? Just wanted to let you know. Sorry. Real quick.
I see.
That was my quick fill-in. But
I forgot to do my picks again for the fucking Aussies League.
Oh, yeah, me too. I think I got only 6 picks in. So I don't know, man.
This game's going to be weird. It's going to be weird.
This game is going to be weird. I feel very weird. It's kind of interesting. Again, we've never been in a position on this show to not be confident. And this has been probably you're catching us at our least confident.
I'm still confident.
You're catching me at a very but I just
a very scoreboard watching time in my life.
Yes, right.
I will tell you though, I'm still confident, but now instead of being confident and totally carefree, I'm confident and nervous.
I'm the least amount of confident I've been about this team, I think.
I think last game gave me more confidence because we ended up winning. Because now I know that if we just eliminate literally those 2 mistakes, we score 40, and then I'm not worried about
this team has laser focus, I think they can do it.
I still think they're well coached.
This team has not shown that they have
well,
laser focus.
They have showed us, though, that they're willing to make adjustments.
Also, people are talking about Mahomes still having problems. Mahomes didn't look great, but he did throw for 352. So I don't.
He missed a couple, and it turns out quarterbacks just missed a couple. But on the last 3 drives, he was laser. He was in there.
He was fucking.
He was
throwing
MVP
it
Mahomes.
Hard, I will say.
He ripped that one in for the 2-point conversion.
Yes, he ripped that one.
Lasered that in.
That one that fucking Xavier Worthy caught on the sideline. That shit was insane.
That was a laser. But yeah, Mahomes is locked in now. I think that the defense has been locked in, but Chris Jones has hit a new gear. I definitely think Chris Jones is scrolling social media, and he's sitting there like, dude, what the fuck? I have a 70% fucking double team rate.
Well, he had like a.
But I'll tell you, dude, when you just can't single cover Chris Jones.
It's Chris Jones. Chris Jones is back on Twitter because he had disabled social media at one point.
Yeah. Well, dude, we saw what happens on that play where
he retweeted a couple Kobe stuff.
Kobe stuff?
Yeah.
Jobs not finished kind of Kobe stuff? Mamba mentality kind of stuff?
Yes.
I love it. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Chris Jones, you can't leave him alone. He was absolutely smashing. Anytime he's left alone, he just treats guards like they're not there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like decent O-lineman too. The Colts have a very good O-line. Chris Jones was.
Yeah, and Chris Jones was, especially really good interior. So
he's a monster.
So I'm excited to see what they look like against the Cowboys. I'm excited to see how the Chiefs match up with this defense. Let's get a score prediction, Owen.
Give me Chiefs 30, Cowboys 20. I'll run it back.
You've been picking, by the way, I looked, the last like 2 or 3 weeks, you picked 30 to 21 like every week.
Yeah.
So it's funny that this week you picked 30 to 20.
Well, I don't think
Coward,
Dak
pick 30
scored
to
more
21.
than 2 touchdowns.
Pick 30 to 21. Coward.
No.
Coward.
No.
Okay. 30 to 20 for Owen. Give me Chiefs. I think matchups make fights. I think the Chiefs match up just really well. I think it's strength versus strength on that Cowboys D-line's looking better now.
Yeah.
But I think we've got the people for it. I think our wide receivers give their cornerbacks a really tough time. And I think their wide receivers could also give our cornerbacks a tough time.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. That's a great number 1-2.
We're really great at So, there you go. Butker was signed off the Carolina practice squad. He was waived and signed to their practice squad. All right. Sorry, we're back. This will be kind of a weird cut. Owen, you had 30 to 20 for the score. I'm going to go 28-24 Chiefs.
Okay.
28-24. After they won their first one-score game of the year, give me them winning their second one-score game of the year.
No.
Give me the Chiefs.
Not going to be one score this time.
Give me the Cowboys scoring a late one just to make it interesting.
Oh, maybe like a garbage time touchdown and they don't even get close to the onside or something like that?
Yeah, they score with like a minute left and you're just like, all right, whatever.
500 cigarettes.
Give me them scoring with like 20 seconds left and then they do get the onside kick, but then it just doesn't matter.
And then Dak runs it again?
Yeah. Yeah, no! Here we go. All right. Let's keep it moving and grooving.
Let's do it.
South team of the week.
I guess
not a great performance.
Give it to the Jags.
Oh no, give it to the Texans beating the Bills.
Oh yeah, Texans
sacking the shit out of. I think that was 8 or 9 team sacks. Something nasty.
I think the Bills really could miss the playoffs, Truman.
They are in a bit of a Chiefs 2023 thing, where I think only Mahomes could have won with that wide receiver core, and now everybody else is kind of seeing that. That Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore, MVS, Juju Smith. I don't even know Juju. Juju wasn't even there that year. That terrible receiving core.
Justin Watson was number 4. McCole Hardman was number 5.
Yeah, I guess McCole Hardman came in. Yeah, caught the game-winning touchdown. Where it's like that was a terrible team, and that terrible wide receiving core, and Mahomes still won 13.
Although you did have,
games,
I think, 1,200-yard Kelsey. Yeah, was the only saving case.
Right, exactly, of course. But he's got 2 great tight ends. He's got fucking Knox and Kincaid. That's a great tight end tandem he's got. But he's learning what it's like to play with really bad wide receivers. But personally, I know. I like Josh Allen. But you saw the really cute video of him and Haley Steinfeld.
Yes,
his jersey retirement video.
He gets the Hall of Good NFL Player that went to our school jersey retirement.
Yes, yeah. I think he actually probably was one of the best Wyoming quarterbacks to ever play, to be fair.
Did you see his stats were fine, man.
It's fine. It's probably
There's a reason he got a D- grade, a draft grade.
I know.
Because he was just, hey, if you coach this big athletic fuck, like you could make him into something maybe.
Kind of same with Mahomes. But
no, not the same as Mahomes. Mahomes had like 20 billion yards in college. And like 27,000 touchdowns.
But he was still pretty raw, and everybody knew that.
I guess.
South team of the week, give it to the Texans. For me.
Yeah, you have to. I said Jags because I was upset watching that game last night. I was like, holy shit, the Cardinals are going to do it. And then they just let old Prince Charming win. So
that shit pissed me off. All right. Close Scorigami of the week.
Oh,
pretty bad one this week.
Was it actually. It was the Texans Bills game like a 21 times before?
Yeah, it's happened 22 times before. 23-19 was as unique of a score as we got.
Excuse me?
23-19. 23-19. Yeah. In fact, this was the last Scorigami. I haven't changed the photo. That was the last one that happened. Huh. Still, that was our 1,095th Scorigami. But instead, no.
Yeah, what, 3 Scorigamis this season? Pretty good.
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
Every season, I think we're like, oh man, there's not that many Scorigamis that can happen anymore, and there's always like 3.
I like to see how many happen every year. Don, that's not true pick of the week. Give me a game result that you think is just not indicative of really how it's going.
Right. Texans over Bills. The Davis Mills Bills. Like,
what a weird game that was.
You know, the casual.
Cowboys over Eagles, I think, for me.
Yeah,
gotta
Cowboys
be-
over Eagles, maybe.
I do not think the Eagles are very good, but I think they will win the division. I think they're simply running away with it. That this was a big game to keep
maybe
Dallas in it at all.
Maybe
but-
Lions over Giants. They had no business winning that game.
Yeah,
They
but
got-
that's who you think the Lions are. Though.
Yeah, I guess. The Seahawks let the Titans score 24.
I don't care.
The casual NFL fan would tell you Chiefs over Colts. Maybe
yes.
Bears over Steelers. I don't think the Bears are that good.
I thought about that, but the Bears are 8-3 now.
Cool, man. So are the Patriots, and they've played St. Mary's School, the Deaf and Blind Mountain Tech.
How many
every
yards? How many yards does Caleb Williams have? That's the question.
week. If you're going to jump for joy at Caleb Williams getting 4,020 yards, I'm gonna scream.
I will jump for joy. I don't. It'll be funny. You have talked too much shit for it not to happen now. He's at 2,500 yards. He's 10th in the NFL in yards right now.
Wow, 2,500. Truman is, by the way, like I said, on pace for like 4,020.
Hold on, he's at 2,583 through 11 games.
Yeah, he's on
Times
pace for like
17.
exactly 4,000. He's like 4,001.
39.91. 31.92 actually.
Oh my god.
That's what he's on pace for.
31.92.
Yes.
3,192.
No. No, I don't know why I said 31.92.
41.92.
Nope. 39.92.
Oh, 39.92.
Yes. That's what I meant to say.
That would be.
Oh, because I saw 234.
I
it was
would-
above. It was 234 per game is what he's averaging.
And no, we're not counting playoffs, by the way, Truman. Don't even think about that.
Why not? That's not fair.
You know
You never
why.
said that. I'm just kidding. We'll see. Season picks. I've got the updates for you.
Okay, go ahead. Let's see it.
I won't bring the Excel sheet up. There's so many picks. I'm just going to rattle them off
That's fine.
as we get caught up here. And just to keep the
Yeah, and you wrote it down on the show list, so
yep. Our NFL picks.
impressive. Now let's see Paul Allen's picks.
Owen, you have kept your lead. I finally, for the last 3 weeks, here's how it's gone. Week 10, you went 6-8. I went 7-7. The guests went 3-4-7, and as a group, we went 3-6-5.
Seven ties.
Not a great week for us.
7 ties,
Yes, and 5 ties for the group.
bro.
Week 11, you went 8-7. I went 7-8, so I gave you that game right back. The guests went 10-3-2, and the group went 8-7.
10-3-2. That's got to be the best guest week we've
I
ever
know.
seen.
I was like, that was a crazy guest week. Week 12, this week, you've gone 7-6. I've gone 6-7. So you've gained a game on me in the time that we've missed. The guest went 7-4-2. Great week for the guest. And the group went 7-5-1.
Ball knowers.
So with Monday Night Football, we all picked the 49ers.
And we're going to win.
So that season totals, let's do it without counting the Niners win. I'm right at 500. I'm 88-1.
Shout out the Packers and the Texans. I mean, the Cowboys.
Yeah, give me shout out to San Francisco. Please win.
Please.
So I'm over 1. Owen, you're at 540 win percentage. You're
Nice.
95-81-1. You have 7 games up on me still,
Nice.
like we talked about. The guest have a .566 winning percentage, although they are 77-59-41.
Oh, my.
They
They're on
almost
pace
have as
for
many
more
ties as losses.
They're on pace for more ties than last year.
The group has a winning percentage of 531, 86, 76, and 15.
Yeah, it's just proof that Truman dragged the group down.
Touchdown, Ted McMillan. I'm actually going to win my fantasy matchup in my work fantasy league.
Once again, in the hot dog league, I'm going to have a score that would have beaten everyone except the person I'm playing. So,
Well, good news for you. You still get a point.
I know.
Again, for historical context, last year I went 539. You went 605. Guess what? 630.
605.
And the group was
last year?
609.
I'm
Yeah,
cooking
nobody's. We're
last
not even
year.
going to come close to our numbers this year. We had a few. There's a few big surprises.
Yes, the Pats. The Pats being good.
Pats being good.
The Colts being
being good. Commanders being ass.
Commander being terrible.
Vegas being really
Seattle-
mega ass. Was
Seattle
being
being
good.
good.
Yes.
The Cardinals, for me personally, being bad does not help me.
No, does not help.
The Dolphins being giga ass does not help us.
Right. Yeah. A few things there. But so that's where we're at for the season picks. 3-1-0 week for the Islanders.
The only game we lost was the one that we couldn't see.
Yes.
Crazy, by the way. What the hell?
Yeah, so they start off the week, they go 3-2 win over the Stars. Fuck Mikko, I believe it's Rantanen.
Yes.
Yeah,
holy
fuck
shit.
that douchebag.
I was like, okay, like he made a bad challenge. Like, I don't really hate him that much. Like, yeah, it's an unfortunate. He kind of got pushed.
For anybody who says he got pushed, he lost his balance. He fucking shoves him after he gets pushed into the wall.
Well,
and now Alex Romanov,
yeah,
out 5 to 6 months.
See, I would have like forgiven him and looked past it had he not
fucking done it the next fucking game.
Next game.
Oh my god, he got fucking kicked out too. It's so stupid.
Hey, Truman, I'm hearing reports that the Islanders are signing Ross Johnston.
No, you're not. Are you actually seeing
No.
that? Oh,
please though.
Sign Ross Johnston for one game just to fucking beat the shit out of Mikko Rantanen. Fucking let Patrick Waugh come out in fucking full goalie gear and let him
Who's his goalie? Who the hell is number 99?
Holy shit, who is that?
Holy shit, it's Patrick Waugh.
Famously number, I believe,
is he like 0?
33 was his. It's the number actually. He's actually credited with the reason that most goaltenders are now in the 30s because he's the greatest goaltender of all time, Patrick Waugh, and he wore number 33. He only wanted to have his jersey retired, I believe, at 2 different spots, if not 3 different spots. I think it's just the 2.
Well, he's about to have it at 4 different spots if he takes the Islanders to the Cup because we're looking good.
We actually are. They're a fun team to watch, dude. They have a couple really fun guys. They fucking even in that. So okay, sorry. We'll keep going. It looks like Pacheco is targeting a return on Thursday, by the way. That news just broke. 5-0 win over Detroit. Pretty sweet.
That was unexpected. The Detroit announcers...
The fucking best team in the West?
The Detroit announcers were like, man, this is a really unlucky game because the Islanders got like 2 deflection goals. But fucking Butch Goring was on the call. And you know what, Brendan? Pucks towards the net. Always good thing happens.
Yeah.
Shout out to Butch Goring, by the way. I've been actually complaining to Shelby about this. I'm like, where the fuck is Butch Goring?
I do not care about listening to Cal Clutterbuck. I really don't.
I like Cal. I like him and Thomas Hickey. They're good.
They're
just not my fucking goat, Butch Goring.
I wonder if they're giving him the Denny Matthews treatment and he just does the home games now.
I think that's probably the case.
Yeah. So, because I want to say he was in the call against St. Louis against Seattle.
Yes, he was.
But they would still go to Cal like on the ice.
Yes, Cal's the new ice guy. 100% of the time, Cal's
yeah.
there. And he'll be in the studio with Shannon, I think, in away games.
Yeah. So, Seattle, so we lose 2-1 to St. Louis.
Didn't see the
we
game.
were blacked out for that game, which is really annoying.
Insane.
Being a fan of an away hockey team is really fucking nice.
It's actually even more insane. How is it blacked out in Kansas City?
It's the only game that actually gets blacked out in Kansas City. It's funny. The Dallas game, even though the Dallas is, I believe, 6 or 8 hours away, that one doesn't get blacked out. Minnesota doesn't get blacked out. Colorado doesn't get blacked out. It is only St. Louis, and I mean, it's within 4 hours. They have a wide enough reach that is. I think it's just wherever your closest NHL team is. That's who you get blacked out for. So we get blacked out for St. Louis.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to be an Islanders fan, just go live in Brazil or Kansas City.
It's a great time. And then they beat Seattle 1-0 in a shootout. It was actually a shutout. By both goalies. They both get the full because they shut them out through the game and through overtime.
How many minutes has it been since the Islanders allowed an open ice goal? Do you know?
And what do you mean open ice goal?
Just like an open play goal outside of a shootout.
60?
It's been over 100 minutes.
Oh, okay, because
Seattle
went up 2-0 early.
St. Louis scored both their goals
St.
early.
Louis, went up.
So, there hasn't been an open play goal scored against the Islanders in over 100 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, hell, they've allowed 2 goals in the last 180 minutes. So
yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, so Islanders look absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and actually, as this episode airs, they are currently 2nd in the Metro.
Which is, by the way, like what you said, only 3 points clear of the final playoff spot.
Yes,
which is insane pace for like for the West.
It's always we're in the East, but Atlantic. It's always how the fucking Metro goes. The East is always a bloodbath, and especially the Metro is always a fucking bloodbath.
And the Sabres always suck because those owners are horrible.
Yes, and also the Islanders do. While we are 3 games clear, we are ahead on games. A lot of games have game in hand. A lot of teams have games in hand on us. We've played 23 games. You're gonna see a lot of teams have 21 games or 22 games or 20 games. Those theoretical points they could get.
Whatever.
What about all those theoretical points, Owen?
What about them? But yeah, I think
the Islanders already have them.
I'll tell you, Truman, the biggest change this year that I've seen from the Islanders.
They're exciting. They're fun to fucking watch.
Well, that for sure. But my biggest thing is zone entry.
They can actually enter.
So
they can actually
much
enter.
Better at entering the zone.
That's because that's why they're exciting to watch. Because They have young guys that know how to fucking handle the puck and can
And
fucking
I
move
know
the
our
puck.
power play still isn't where we want it to be.
Yes.
But it used to be because we could never just get in the zone, and
Well,
then we didn't possess it in the zone.
And even as bad as our power play is, our fucking shorties are fucking awesome.
Most in the league.
Our penalty kills.
Most in the league.
Yeah, it's
5
fucking
shorthanded goals.
Awesome, for whatever reason.
But yeah, the Islanders can now enter the zone and possess, and we really should have way more power play goals. We've gotten pretty unlucky with pucks just jumping the stick at the back post when we do a cross ice pass.
And I think Schaefer's just gonna create a lot of opportunities on the
Yes.
top. He's great on
He's
the power
electric.
play.
So fun to watch.
Yeah, and I mean
And then
they're excited.
I think all of our young guys are looking good. Shabanov looks good.
Shabanov. I was trying to think how to
Shabanov's
say his
looking
name,
good.
yeah. He was exciting in that. I was going to mention that he was exciting in the overtime. He did that fake pass to Schaefer. Did you watch the overtime?
Yes.
He did that fake pass to Schaefer, and then he fucking took it in and took it. I mean, it
Would've
almost
had
got
but
the backhand
just
on
caught,
him.
it rolled on him. The puck rolled on him.
Matt Barzal looks electric a little bit more. People are giving him more space to actually skate and use his speed against people, which
He plays really well with Schaefer.
because Schaefer pulls a lot of pressure off of Matt Barzal.
Yes. So our 3 young guys all look good. Cal Ritchie scored in 2 straight
Well,
games.
and that's the thing. You could also get into fucking overtime, and you could put fucking because
Bo Horvat
because
was
Shabanov
fantastic.
got to the net and they slashed him with 17 seconds left in overtime.
Right.
And it's one of those, dude. If he could get that with a minute and a half left, and your fucking power play out there is fucking Bo Horvat, Matt Barzal, Matthew Schaefer, and
Then
I don't
Pelech
know
or Pollock,
Pelech
one of them.
or maybe you
Mayfield.
add another forward and maybe put fucking Anders Lee in there or something. Or maybe Anthony Duclair or somebody else. Maybe Shabanov. I don't know, because he's fucking knows how to fucking move. That is a killer.
I'll tell you, when Padjo's on your third line, things are looking up.
He's banged up though. He's hurt.
I'm still
I know.
healthy. He's on your third line.
True. I agree.
And you got Kyle Palmieri, still clutch.
Oh, that's who would come out. Sorry, that's the fourth person who should be on the ice is Kyle Palmieri.
I love this team. It's exciting. I'm glad Duclair's doing stuff. I think
Yes.
the addition, who is the also starts with a D, who I'm forgetting from the Rangers.
It was kind of ass.
Why am I forgetting his name?
It's been kind of ass.
Been fine, which is what we need.
Oh, like Dubin?
Oh
man,
my lord.
I know we're spacing on it.
Oh my gosh, Islanders defenseman.
Oh, defenseman?
Isn't he?
I don't know. I'm just gonna go to the fucking box score real quick here.
Oh, Drouin.
Thank you. Yep.
He's also not a defenseman, but it's fine.
Sorry, yeah, I was thinking of D'Angelo, who's been ass. Sorry, Druin's been good.
He's been, in quotation marks, ass. Like, he's been way better than we've been.
Yeah, but I think his plus minus is
Better than
like,
Chara was.
he's got a fucking -3.
What was the
plus minus.
oldest fuck dude that we had that was, like, my favorite player? The one we said never made a bad play in his life.
Oh,
He played for, like, every single team.
fuck.
Like-
Chara.
No, not Chara.
No.
The other old guy.
Oh, fucking.
That.
Oh my god. What is this fucking? I can fucking picture his face. He didn't wear a visor because he was so
he's a
old.
Maniac.
Oh, and it was like Cal Clutterback or Cizikas, and it's just not his name.
List of New York Islanders players. This could be good.
Just look up 2021. Hold on. Let me look up 2019. 2019 New York Islanders roster. Oh my god, I'm fucking grasping at straws. This isn't good content.
It's like Andy something, right?
No. What is his fucking name?
I'm gonna lose my mind if I can't come up with it.
All right, I'm pulling the roster. Leo Komarov.
No, not Uncle Leo.
Yes, Uncle Leo.
That's not who I was thinking of.
That's not who you're thinking of?
No.
Andy Green?
Yes.
Andy Green. That is who
Yes.
you're thinking of. Yes, never made a bad play in his life.
No, never.
Yes, Uncle Leo, sorry, was very frustrating. Sorry.
was-
Andy Green was great at just not making bad plays.
Yeah, he wasn't like, he would
Yes.
never like make a super crazy pass, but he seemed to never give up the puck in bad situations. Andy Green, that's exactly what I was
Yes,
thinking
sorry, you were right. Sorry about that.
of.
Yeah.
And also, Kyle Palmieri is still trying that over-the-shoulder goal in that, like, a matchbox
I know,
size
he always
space,
wants to do it. Yep.
and he's going to get it.
One of these days.
He did it in the playoffs.
Yep, I know. All right. So 3-1-0 week for the Islanders. They come up, they play The Bruins, the Flyers, and the Capitals this week.
I, for one,
Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
am a fan of this condensed schedule. It's really making it so I'm like, oh, who are the Islanders playing today? Literally every day.
I kind of like that, yeah.
I don't know why.
Nice. I also love that the hockey got moved to ESPN Plus. I know for real hockey heads, it's probably annoying or something, but for us, it's fucking great because we get to watch every fucking game on ESPN. So it's awesome.
Every single game.
All right, Owen, 5-team parlay of the week. How'd it do?
It was going to win, Truman, but one team sank it. Can you guess who that was?
The Eagles.
The fucking Buffalo motherfucking Bills.
Oh, it lost
dude.
on Thursday before it could even get off the ground.
Yes.
So to be fair, it was never gonna win. It was never close.
Yeah, but
Did you go 4-1?
Yes, of course I went 4-1. I always go 4-1.
Oh, that's right, because we were talking about you just got to see one go in.
Bills, Bears, Pats, Rams, Niners. It was going to win, Truman. But
Brendan.
It was going to win, Brendan. But no, it doesn't win. Because fuck me. All right, so we are going. I'm staying away from Packers Lions. That's scary. We're going to pick the Chiefs for like the first time on the 5-team parlay. First time in a while.
I wish you wouldn't.
I don't care. Then we're going to go Jags over Titans because there's surely no... actually, I'm taking the Chiefs off. I'm picking the teams that I would like to see lose. So that way, by putting them on the Owens 5-team parlay, they have to lose. So what teams do we want to lose?
Oh, Jags.
Okay, we got Jags. Okay.
Texans.
We want the Texans to lose?
Yep.
Okay, I'm putting the Texans.
Okay.
Do we need the Bills or the Steelers to lose? Who do we want to lose?
I want the Steelers to lose, but I think you want the Bills to lose. Because you think there's a way we move past the Bills. I say no way, Jose.
Okay, so I'll put it on the Bills.
Okay.
Because we need them to lose.
I guess if the Bills lose twice,
then we want the Broncos to lose, right?
Yes.
Okay,
always.
so I'll put money on the Broncos. And then do we want the Chargers to lose or the Patriots to lose?
You want the Chargers to lose more.
Okay. So the 5-team, I'm hoping this loses parlay, is Jags, Texans, Bills, Broncos, Chargers. You can get that for a plus 725.
Sure.
So now I've guaranteed that they're all winning, but I get to get money from it. Cool. I did cash out a bet today, Truman. I cashed out my Ravens to miss the playoffs bet because I think they're going to steamroll the rest of their... Are you picking all the opposites of what I just picked?
No, I'm currently... No, I'm... I don't think he's watching the show. I'm trolling Framps right now. It's for other reasons. This has been a bit I'm running.
A bit you're running?
Yes. But what were we saying?
But yeah. Just good old Jags, Texans, Bills, Chargers, Broncos.
I like it.
I'll probably do a lucky 31 with all of the opposite of that, just to see if we can hit a giga parlay like with a 10-cent bet or something.
Fair.
That would be fun. But yeah, 5-team parlay of the week ruined by the Bills, who are sneaky, horrible, sneaky, the best, depending on the week. You flip a coin. This Bills team is the most coin flippy team I've ever seen. It's more coin flippy than the Chiefs have ever been, ever. It's bizarre. They've lost to the Dolphins. Then they beat the shit out of, I don't even know, a decent team. Who'd they beat? Who'd they beat the shit out of 2 weeks ago? They scored like 50.
Beat the shit out of, God, what's a good team?
They beat the shit out of the Buccaneers, 44-32.
Oh, yeah.
Just where's that coming from?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, here's the Bills.
Well, the Buccaneers are in a weird spot.
Here's the Bills' last 5 games, okay? Lost away to the Falcons 24-14. Beat the shit out of the Panthers away 40-9. Beat the Chiefs at home 21-28. Lost to the Dolphins away 30-13.
Mm-hmm.
Beat the Bucks at home 44-32. Lost away to the Davis Mills Texans 23-19. Ding. Heads or tails?
Heads.
All right. Bills lose.
All right. Top 5 holiday meats, Owen.
All right.
I'm excited to hear what you have to say.
Well,
and I would say this has to be your personal. Like, I think you can put crab legs in there if you want.
I can put crab legs in here. That counts as a meat?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay. Well.
And even, maybe even your birthday roast beef.
Well, roast is going to go in there because that's
what
we eat around Easter.
The roast beast.
That's what we eat around Easter no matter what.
Okay.
So
okay.
that is going to be on here.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I have to change my list. I was thinking.
Oh, you're changing it.
It's a little, yes.
Tina's family also does Chinese food on Christmas.
I've heard of people doing that, specifically Chinese.
Yeah, because it's open.
Right. I've heard that. I've heard stories, probably rumors of people going into a Chinese restaurant on Christmas alone.
Jewish people.
Huh?
What? What were you gonna say?
Jewish people on Christmas?
Apparently, it's a lot of Jewish people at Chinese restaurants on Christmas.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. But I've heard of people going into a Chinese restaurant alone, and then the Chinese family inviting them to eat Christmas dinner.
Yes, I've heard of this. Yes.
I've heard it like 3 times. So maybe it's real.
Right.
Maybe it's internet points.
Right.
Don't know.
And then they all clapped. Yes.
My favorite one is you know the story of the grandma that was trying to text her family, accidentally the white grandma accidentally texted the young black man, and him and his buddy pulled up.
They're sponsored by Green Giant.
Yeah, they've been having Thanksgiving dinner for 10 years now.
Yeah. Which I'm also happy they're getting that back.
That's pretty awesome.
That's the kind of stuff I have no problem getting sponsored.
That's pretty awesome, man. That's pretty fun.
Okay.
All right. I'll put my final meat in here. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready.
I'll go first.
I'll let you. Yeah.
Number 5. This is where I put a nice roasted/grilled chicken. It's kind of a side dish sometimes at Thanksgiving if you don't like turkey as much, but my grandma makes a good turkey. So, and I kind of ran out of meat to put here because we don't really do any other meats other than the 4 that I'm about to read you.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Yeah.
Number 4, ham. Now, I know personally a lot of people have honey ham or smoked ham higher. This is no offense to ham. I like ham. I will be eating it this Thanksgiving. But it's not going to be the first thing on my plate over the next top 3. Number 3 is where I put roast. I love a roast beef. Not roast beef, but a roast. It's just called a roast, right? I don't know what the actual cut of meat is called.
Chuck roast?
Chuck roast, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Not roast beef, but
maybe
roast.
Maybe a rump roast, actually.
Yeah, rump roast, something like that. You eat it with your mashed potatoes and gravy. You put a fork in it, it falls apart.
Oh, no, that's more chuck roast, yeah.
Yeah. That kind of roast. Number 2, turkey. My grandma knows how to make turkey. You know what you do, Truman? You put it in the oven in a little tray. You roast it. You bake it. And then you oil it up and gravy it, and there's 0% chance that thing is dry.
Incorrect.
Listen, you can shake your head all you want.
You don't put it in an oven.
The way my grandma does it, she might not put it in the oven. I don't fucking know. She kicks me out of the kitchen. Not because I'm a bad cook, but because she views me as a child.
Your grandma's deep frying it in the kitchen, frozen.
That's right. She just drops it right in there, no chain. She reaches in there because she's working it. She's just to grab it out. She kind of just reaches in because she's worked in fast restaurants her whole life. She doesn't have any feelings. So, but yeah, just PSA: don't put a frozen turkey in the deep fryer. That's how you burn your house down.
It's too late. If you're listening to Dahm, that's true. Right now, it's too late to defrost your turkey. I hate to tell you. You need to put it out in your sink, maybe.
Wait, really? It takes that long to defrost?
Yes. It takes days to defrost your turkey.
That's
you should be That was the joke about it. It's 5 days before Thanksgiving. You should be defrosting your Thanksgiving turkey at least starting on Monday morning, if not.
That's wild.
And if you're deep frying it, you should start it Saturday.
But yeah, number 2, turkey, because my grandma knows how to make it. And if you think turkey is a dry bird, sorry to inform you that your grandma's not a good cook. That's tough to hear. And number 1, because Truman said I could, my family eats crab legs on Christmas. My dad does a really good job. We always have extra. And what do we do to the extra, Truman? We take it all out, and my dad makes a crab chowder or clam chowder for the next couple days with the crab meat in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, it is some of the best stuff on the planet.
Fair
so
enough.
number 5, chicken. Number 4, ham. Number 3, roast. Number 2, turkey. And number 1, crab legs.
Man, got to join your family, get crab legs on
That's
Christmas.
what I'm saying.
Must be nice growing up in Johnson County.
Can't complain too much, I guess.
Number 5. Number 5 for me. Give me the Christmas chicken marsala. He and his family makes
Yeah, that
chicken
sounded good.
marsala.
You told me about
It's
that
pretty
earlier
good.
before the show.
It's very good. Very good. I think it was on the show.
Perhaps.
I think it was at the beginning of the show. I feel like people have heard this. We're not going to rehash it.
It's good, though.
Number 5, that. Number 4, give me the Super Bowl brisket. My favorite holiday, personally. The Super Bowl. Always gonna make a brisket. Actually, and my pork butt's pretty fucking good nowadays too. My pork butt's always very good, to be honest with you. But pork butts are fucking easy to get done.
With upwards of 30% of America by TV viewership watching the Super Bowl, they really should make it a holiday.
The Monday after should be a holiday.
Right. If they're gonna have that much viewership.
Number 3, 4th of July hot dogs. Nothing like a dog on the 4th of July.
That's a deep cut. That's
Actually,
true.
burger or hot dog. Something off the grill. Grilled items on the 4th of July.
Have to be.
Number 2, corned beef.
Ooh.
On St. Patrick's Day. I'm a big corned beef guy.
You're pulling out all the small holiday foods.
Ooh, especially give me like a smoked corned beef. Oh, fuck yeah. Number 1, Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah. It has long been my held opinion that poultry in general holds the smoke flavor in the best out of any meat because there is just so much juice that you can have in a turkey. The true answer to making a good turkey, by the way, Owen, and
Basting it properly.
It can't come out bad. Yeah. First off, put 3 sticks of butter, or at least 2 sticks of butter inside the cavity.
Yeah.
Add in a couple apples. Get as much butter under the skin as you possibly can, and then put the rest of the butter on top of the skin to make the rub stick. Get as much rub as you possibly can on that.
So you do mustard for your actual barbecue, but no mustard for your turkey.
No mustard for the turkey, no.
Interesting, because I've heard people of using mustard for the turkey to help crisp the skin.
Here's also the thing about turkey. Whenever you go to carve it, also another thing about turkey that people don't think about is that carving makes such a big difference on how you
suck at carving and launch all the juice out of it.
Yes. And I have gotten really good at carving a turkey. And also, you know what everybody who talks about carving a turkey says? Rip that skin off. That skin just can't stay on there. It can stay on the legs, but on the breast, you just need to rip that off. I personally, I could show you, I've got a couple pretty fucking good carving pictures of my turkeys that I get.
Yeah, I have seen.
I make a white plate. I make a white meat top half, and then I do a little skin belt in between, kind of, and then I have a dark meat. So that way you can have dark meat. Put the 2 legs on the side so somebody can have the legs. I put the rest of the dark meat in between the 2 legs. There is a barrier of chicken skin that's cut into bite-sized pieces, and then I put all my white meat up top, perfectly sliced, just nice and thick, so it stays juicy. And it still falls apart because you smoke that bird just long enough. You let it sit long enough. You nail it. And I've got it down to science at this point. I've had, to my own horn, I've had like 3 really good turkeys in a row, so I'm feeling pretty good at it. Especially now that the turkey, I can be in the same place as my smoker. When I used to have to drive out to Owen's place and FaceTime my turkey during the day.
That was pretty funny.
That was frustrating. So, yeah. That's my top 1. So yeah, 5-1 Christmas chicken marsala. Number 4 Super Bowl brisket. Number 3 4th of July hot dog. Number 2 corned beef, and number 1 Thanksgiving turkey. I will say it takes probably 2 to 3 to 4 hours to cook turkey in the oven. It's probably gonna take 6 hours on the smoker. Every Thanksgiving, I do like to tell the story of the turkey that we cooked in college for a Friendsgiving. So I partook in some
lettuce of devils,
the devil lettuce, on a Friday night. We were having Friendsgiving on Saturday morning, and I had an older smoker my parents had given me. I'd taken it to college, and I think it had been having a few problems, but I wasn't sure. But everybody loved my barbecue, and they said, "Hey, we'd love you to smoke the turkey. That's no problem." So I've been doing turkey for years now. But I go to put the turkey in. I'm very high. I'm with somebody because I said, hey, I need you to be just a chaperone here just to make sure. I'm with Joe. I said, I need you to be a chaperone here just in case to make sure everything's going right. And I go and I put the turkey in, and you get nervous sometimes when you're high and whatnot, and you hear noises that you don't think are things. But I put the turkey in, and I swear I hear the smoker make a noise. I was like, "Oh, that sounded weird, didn't it?" And he goes, "No, I didn't hear anything." And I was like, "All right, man, it sure sounded like that sounded like something weird." He's like, "No, it should be all right." I'm like, "Okay, sure, whatever." Turkey, raw turkey. I sit it back in there. It's 30 degrees outside. It's cold.
Yeah.
It was
cold.
Yeah. And I go to bed because I'm putting it in at midnight. I'm hoping to wake up at 8 a.m. and whatever. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to let it rest. I think Friendsgiving is supposed to be at 11 or noon the next day. Whatever. My roommate wakes me up 7:30 a.m. the next morning, and he goes, "Hey, man, just doesn't sound like the smoker's going. Doesn't really look like it." And I was like, "I don't know if that's true." I was like, "It's probably fine." I was like, "It might have turned off or something towards the end. Let me go check." And I go upstairs to go check, and I open up the smoker, and I open it up, and I see there's the same raw turkey that I put in there at midnight the night before. Luckily, it was again 30 degrees outside, so it was ice cold. It was basically like I had just put the turkey in a refrigerator outside,
Right.
and it had been covered so that, bugs or something didn't get on it. But it was quite simply the same turkey. Also, this turkey was like 25 pounds because we had a friend who worked at the poultry section at K-State and had gotten us a huge turkey to cook for everybody because we were having like 15 people over. So we go, "Oh shit," and you Google how to cook turkey in 2 hours, or 25-pound turkey in 2 hours. And what we did is we put it in the oven. We set the oven to 450 degrees, and we filled up what you do is you fill up a like cookie sheet or like a deeper cookie sheet. Not quite a 9x13, but I guess it could be a 9x13 essentially, but maybe even bigger. A shallow pan that's as wide and long of a shallow pan as you can get that can hold liquid.
Yeah.
And you fill that up with chicken stock or turkey stock or chicken broth, either one. And
you boil the shit out of it.
You crank that bitch up to 450. And if you're in our house that didn't have great ventilation stuff, you open all the windows and doors because it fucking was steaming and smoking. And you just have to keep on making sure that liquid tray never gets dry.
Right.
And we cooked it in 2.5 hours. And my fiance was becoming my girlfriend at the time. Maybe wasn't quite my girlfriend yet at the time.
Yeah, I don't think
she still talks about how good that turkey was. That turkey was...
I do remember that turkey being good.
It was incredible. It was an amazing turkey, especially for cooking it in 2.5 hours, or 2 hours. So if you ever have an emergency, listen, don't panic. Put it in the oven, set it to 450, open all your windows.
Oh, just set it to 450. No
and just keep a pan of liquid going at the bottom, and you'll be fine.
I do remember you telling me in the morning that you fucked up. I was like, "What'd you do?"
Yeah.
Oh, I left it outside.
And as always, to be honest with you, if you want to cook a good bird, fucking put an internal thermometer in your thighs, in your breast, and just make sure you're knowing where they're at.
Splash the $100 it takes to have a good remote thermometer.
Doesn't even cost that much anymore. You got a good remote.
Yeah, anymore. Like back then, it was like $100, but now
you could have one on your phone for $50 probably.
Maybe
I have one. I have one that has to be on one that I can hold around inside here. That I'm almost thinking about upgrading, and I got that for $30 2 years ago, and I bet you that's
you can get them off
Temu
Temu and like TikTok Shop for like $10.
Don't fucking.
Shout out TikTok Shop. I've been using TikTok Shop. Shit works.
Have you really?
Yeah. I haven't got scammed on TikTok Shop yet.
It's probably bad. It's probably bad for the environment or something. All right. But that's all of our holiday meat talk, I think.
Absolutely.
There you go. That's Truman and Owen's holiday meat corner.
Yeah.
Pop Culture Minute. My Pop Culture Minute. As always, I like to encourage you to watch the one Thanksgiving movie that I promote every year. Knives Out. Knives Out is my favorite Thanksgiving movie. It is about families fighting. It is based in the fall, nondescript fall weather. It is nice and cozy and chilly, and it has a bunch of family fighting. It's also a pretty interesting murder mystery about It's about, caring for your family and fucking being mad at your family and all sorts of
I'll
stuff.
tell you what I'm watching this Thanksgiving.
What?
Freebird.
What?
We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. That's right. I said we're going back in time to the first...
I don't know what that is.
That's from... The turkeys are going back in time.
For
the
what?
Turkeys invent a time machine to go back to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu.
Well, that's what I heard you say just now. You said those words.
That's the plot.
Who?
The turkeys invent a time machine to go back in time.
Is it an animated movie?
Yes.
Is it like Chicken Run?
Yes.
Okay. It's from the Wallace and Gromit
It's from
studio.
like 2017, dude. No, it's animated, fully animated. What's his face? Owen Wilson is the main character.
Okay. All right. With that,
I can't believe you've never seen the clip.
We're going to start to get out of here. Twitter.com/OwenGoshDahm, Twitter.com/SteamMachine. Hey, make sure
I've seen the
your like, comment, subscribe on YouTube.
She says we're having a fucking marathon now.
Comment your favorite. You're good. Comment your favorite sides at Thanksgiving.
If mac and cheese isn't number one, you're wrong.
Shout out our Patreon, patreon.com/HomeDisaster. Shout out Aaron, Skylar, Dylan, Ozzy, and Mailbox Kansas City. Closed now, but
shout out Ocean Spray Cranberry sauce.
Make sure you're hot. Yes, the only good one. We don't want your really fancy one. Stop doing that. Twitter.com, Instagram, Steve Machine, OC Dahm, Snapchat us. Give us your hot takes for the bonus episode. Bonus episode coming up.
Stay tuned.
So, see ya.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Life-changing meat.